Hi, I'm David Ezekiel, transitional pastor for the First Federated Church of Peoria. Welcome to our midweek moment. Have you ever wondered about the meaning of life? Maybe it's because you are at a place in your life where you feel stuck. Joan Marcus once said, "Maybe the art of life is to convert tough times to great experiences. We can choose to hate the rain or dance in it." Learning to dance in the rain. Sometimes simply changing your perspective and looking at a difficult situation differently can help us overcome the feeling that we are stuck. We can look at a situation that elicits the feeling of threat as challenging and experience a very different reaction to it. We can see a failure as a learning opportunity and thus put ourselves in a much better position to bounce back. And at times, we have the choice to find a deep sense of meaning in a painful situation and turn it into a growth experience. While the objective circumstances matter a great deal, no less important is our subjective interpretation of the situation. The way we are feeling as we study and contemplate that situation, that event, that which is going on around us. Do you remember the movie Dead Poets Society? That's a great illustration here. In one of the more memorable moments in the movie, Mr. Keating, the unconventional teacher, gets up on the desk in the middle of the class and declares, "I stand upon this desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way. You see, the world looks very different up here." Now his students are shocked by his unexpected behavior, but Keating does not end his lesson there. He helps the students to experience the shift in perspective themselves. He gets them to stand on their desk too, and when some of them are ready to jump back down on the ground, he instructs, "Now, don't just walk off the ledge like lemmings. Look around you." Through his words and deeds, Keating gets his students to look at things from a new perspective. By breaking the norms of behavior, he presents an alternative way of seeing and being. When we find ourselves in a tough spot, we need to remind ourselves that there is usually an alternative way of looking at the situation. Shifting our perspective is the first step to changing our reality. My ability to change perspective does not mean that I can always choose to take on the easy, pleasant path of least resistance. Sometimes it means facing difficulties head on, with all that it might entail, with making sure that it is the right thing to do, the best thing to do. However, I can avoid unnecessary hardship and pain by taking a different perspective, by seeing the same person, experience, or object in a different light, through a different lens, from a different angle. When you are feeling stuck, try changing your perspective. It may just help to get on the table and look around. I'm David Ezekiel. Thanks for sharing this midweek moment with me.